Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're all well. Welcome to everyone that's watching live and to those that are watching the recording, either on Facebook or YouTube. I'll pop a link in later. I've got a YouTube channel, and every week I pop in this video and also whatever card I've made for the Global Design Project. I always do a video for that and pop that up. So that's up already. It usually goes up about 8 o'clock New Zealand time on a Monday. So if you want to catch how and what I made, that's always there. I hope everyone's had a good week. It's been, I've had a good week, I think. Been busy, but that's always good. And today the sun is finally shining. It's been bit hit and miss this week. It's funny. One day, it was Wednesday, it was boiling. I was like, oh, this is good. Then yesterday freezing, and today, it's a bit mixed bag, but that's all good. I was going to say perfect crafting weather, but I think any weather's perfect crafting weather. So hopefully somebody will pop along and hang out with me. Just wait a wee bit longer before I turn around. There are a few things going on with Stampin' Up at the moment. The Sale-a-Bration is still going. So that's why I'm using the tree lot dies. Because that, it finishes on Wednesday, so not long to go. So you want to get in if you need anything. It's a good time to stock up on some supplies and get something for free. And also there are the extras at the moment too, which are good. That are out of the annual catalogue, so you can get them if you miss them, but nice to get them for free if you don't have to pay for them. And there's a new kit out at the moment too. It's the Cozy and Bright kit. Super cute and fresh and a bit different, and I love the sentiments, which are always good because you can use those later. They're really I love fonts, so for me they had me at fonts, so I must get that kit. Got an order going in. Oh, hi, Emma. Thanks for popping along. It's nice to have you here. What time is it for you? Is it like, it must be getting a bit late, is it? Just saying, Sale-a-Bration's nearly finished. Can't believe it. And World Card Making Day is coming up on the 1st of October, so I want to plan something for that, so I'll keep everyone posted. Are you doing anything for that, Emma? So that's it's going to be October next week. I can't believe it. The weeks just seem to whiz on by. So anyway, I may as well turn around and get started. No one wants to listen to me, but just past midnight. Gosh, it's late. You need to be in bed. Are you a bit of a night owl though? I used to go to bed really early, but now I sort of hang out a bit longer. It's sort of 11 o'clock, but it's about my maximum. So I'm going to turn around and get started. Might as well do that. So hopefully you can hear me and we are good to go. Just put some natural light. I'm saying it was sunny before, but that seems to have disappeared. So I thought we'd do something with the tree lot dies, seeing they are just about to go. And I'm not going to show you what I've planned because I thought it would make it more of a surprise. So I'm going to start. I'd even be surprised for me. No, I'm going to do some watercolouring because, love a bit of watercolouring. So I've got some of the heavy Fluid 100 watercolour paper, and I've got the dies because I'm going to use those to die cut that with. And I've got Pool Party because I am using this cute Storybook Gnome paper, and it's Pool Party's in there, so I thought, that's a good colour to use. I'll just get an ink block and pop some colour on there. Plans for the day, all day crafting. Oh, hi, Sandy. You're here too. Yeah, late. Sometimes it does get away on you, doesn't it, time? So I'm just going to, actually, I might just watercolor the whole piece because I do quite like it when I open up my box that has all my watercolor paper and to find there's a piece that's already watercolored. And what I've learned is to write the color of the that I've used on it, so that because quite often sometimes you look at the color and think, not sure what color that is. So when it's dry, I'll pop that on the back of it or in the corner. So I'm just adding bits of this ink. I just want to get it a bit variegated, hopefully. And so what I might do is just dry it a little bit. I find if you dry it, then you can get it moved around a bit. So I'll just do that a little bit, and then I'll set it aside to dry. So is it still hot there, Emma? Have you still got high temperatures? Right, so that can dry a little bit by itself, and if it's not quite dry later. So I love that when you use the heat tool and it blows the colour around to give you a bit of different looks. Hi Grace, nice to have you here too. Thanks for popping along. I hope you're feeling better. And how are you, Sandy? You all good? Hope so. Right, so the next thing I've got to think about what I'm doing. I'm going to start with a pool party card base, seeing that works well with that. Oh, and I'm making a shaker card, or a version of a shaker card. Oh, back to normal summer temp. Oh, that's good, because it was crazy, wasn't it, those temperatures? You can actually enjoy the temperature when it's a bit more manageable. So what I'm going to do is, yes, I'm going to make this into a shaker card. Now, it's one of those shaker cards that's sort of like a faux shaker card, I guess they do call it. So what I'm going to do is, I've got one of these plastic bags, and these you can get in the catalogue. I'm not sure what page there. I should have probably looked if I find them. Oh, envelopes. If I look up envelopes, I think they're cards and envelopes 136. I'll try there. No. Oh, here they're really hard to see. 137. They're just tucked under the there's very vanilla, the basic white, and then the clear ones right at the bottom there. So you can almost miss them. In New Zealand, they're $12.75, and you get 50. So if you're doing this sort of thing, you can make a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is just tuck that in here. So this is super easy and fun. Who doesn't love it? It makes, it's like that snow globe thing when you were kids. And then I've got these are the sparkle and shine sequins assortments. So I'm going to pop some of them. So you're much better. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. You're feeling better when you can make cards, Grace, don't you? Because you have to be quite sick not to be able to make some cards. So I just got this wee heart, actually. I saw somebody else do it, and just to use it as a wee scoop. So you can just leave it. So reasonably generous, because I don't want to be too, I want to give it a good, let me see them in there. A good amount. Oh, hi, Gay. Nice to have you here too. I might even just, they do end up going everywhere. It's okay. I might just add another wee scoop. Just tuck that in there. And then what I want to do is seal that up. So I just want to keep that right over in that corner. Oh, I don't need the, I've got the size actually. The size of that bit of DSP is 9.2 centimeters wide and 13.8 high. So get that tucked right into that corner as far as you can. They're going to be everywhere, aren't they? So you can sort of just squeeze it in a bit. And then seal the top and seal that really firmly down over that. And then I've just got some tear and tape, and I'll just rip off a few pieces. Then I'm just going to fold that over on that edge too, so it just seals those sequins into that plastic. So there, you've got them all in there. So it just got to move them around a bit, but so they've got the freedom to go all over that whole area. And then what I've got is a piece of white, basic white cardstock, and that is a couple of millimeters, oh, it's 3 millimeters bigger, so it's 9.5 by 4.1. I just wanted to frame it before I put it on the pool party. And I used, oh no, here it is. I just used the seal. And hopefully, it's not going to work. I'll put it on here. Just to, oops, get it going. Just to give a really good stick it down. I wasn't sure if I used the glue, how long it would take. So I just wanted to make sure it really stayed stuck. So I'm just going to pop that. I don't want to do that. So just so it's equal distance. It's a bit hard to do it when you can't get your head under the, but just a little bit, just so you can see that little edge. It's probably not too important. And then that is just going to go straight onto here. So I'll use glue this time just to get that down. So glue would, I'm sure glue would work with the getting it stuck down, but just might take a wee bit longer to dry. So just pop that there. It's just going to sit. So then what it means, you can add all your bits and pieces to the top. So while I'm still waiting for that bit of colouring to dry, I want to die cut these. So in that tree lock dies that come, that Sale-a-Bration item, which I was just saying is just about finishing on Wednesday, get all these trees. So the big frames I'm going to die cut with what I've watercoloured, and then these I'm going to do in white so it looks like snow on the top. So let's bring my machine in. Yeah, for anybody thinking about joining up, it's a great time because you get the gorgeous planner free. I mean, it's a great time to sign up any time, I think, because the kit deal was so good. But getting that planner, even if you're not, it's just a beautiful piece of stationery. You can put your lists in and all sorts of things. Just diary for next. It's got the rest of this year and all of next, so it's great. 18 months. So I have a, I'll show you after. Right, so it comes through hopefully once enough. So has anybody got any plans for the weekend? I've got a class tomorrow. I decided the last minute I would do a quick Sale-a-Bration class, so that's tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. It's one last hurrah before it finishes, so I just want to get those little bits out. Just use my take your pick tool. Hi Amanda, nice to have you here too. Thanks for popping along. Just making a shaker card. That did die cut pretty well, so that's good. So now what I want to do, it's not quite dry, leave it a few more minutes. So what I'll do is do the sentiment, and the sentiment Christmas greetings is from the trees, the stamp set that goes with this, which is the trees for sale stamp set. So perfect to get to go with that. Oh, nice. Is the weather nice? That sounds lovely. It's nice to be on holiday. Do you stamp when you're up there? Do you take your stuff with you? Right, so I'm just going to stamp that. Okay. And I'm just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting, because the card wouldn't be a card without some fussy cutting. Not it from me. But you could just trim it down. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Oh, that's good, Grace, that you're up to having a card class. Yeah, I just thought, oh, I just may as well have a little extra one. So I'm quite excited about that. And I was almost thinking about whipping one in during the week or next weekend, because Father's Day is on Sunday. I thought, oh, I should really whip up a quick class for mail cards. I'll see how the next few days go, whether I can get that achieved. So I'm just whizzing around this. Sorry, I was probably I'm too busy talking. It gets harder to multitask these days. So it's not too hard a greeting to fussy cut. Just around there. Oh, and I might make the bow too. I'm going to do a bow. Right, so there's that. So that's done. It's always good to get these little jobs done. So I thought I would do a bit of a Tammy bow. Oh, you've had beautiful weather. Oh, that's nice. And a few things craft. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. That sounds idyllic. So I'll just work out how much ribbon I need. Didn't think about measuring that properly before I started. So I'll just quickly whiz. So if you're wanting to know how much ribbon I've got this long piece here. It is centimeters, 55. And then what I'm going to do, because I always like to split it in half, I always find that just gives it a bit more body when you are tying a bow with it. And it doesn't matter if it's not straight, which this definitely isn't, because when it's tied, it sort of can't tell. Just whip that up through the middle. And because I have such a hard time trying to hold on to everything, I thought I'd just put it on here, and I'm going to use this to tie around it. So I might even, I just thought of this actually. Let's put a glue dot on there. Stick onto that bit of twine. See, it's coming with me. So I'm going to give this a go. Just want it something to stick on. And then I'm going to get the two pieces together. And then just pop those out to the side up there, and then just twist, so I might have to use a few dots if this works, and then just do a loop here, hold that down. Tammy, she just manages to whip it round. I mean, she's done so many. So do another loop there, hold it down, another loop. Another loop. So I've got quite a few. And then I just want to bring that string that I've got there and tie a knot. Kind of a two-person job, but with 3 hands. And then just pull that in and tie a knot onto there. And just give it a really good pull and pop. Excuse me. Just tie another knot on there, I think, just to keep it together. Right, and then you can fiddle with the length of the loops from there. So that I can just cut that off now. Right, so you can just then just pull those up and down just to get how, and rearrange them, spread them out or whatever. Right, so I'll faff around with that in a minute. So this is dry now. So I'm just going to great job. Yeah, that she does such a good job. I need to make them more often. Watch her video a few more times. Right, so I'm going to pop that in, and I'm just going to use these frames. So pop those sort of. Yeah. Yeah. They are going to be covered with the white anyway, so just to get that colour coming through. I just like it with the watercolouring rather than the doesn't want to go through. This one. Rather than just the playing ball with me, I just put that silicone matte. Oh, why do sometimes this does not. It's the way I'm holding my mouth, I think. It's a nudge. I wonder why that is. And maybe, that's the weirdest thing. Hold on, I'm trying setting it back a bit. Oh, that's better. Just have that offset on this. I think because this fluid 100 is quite thick, so maybe it didn't like that. Yeah. So I've got those trees. So they look quite cool with the variegated. So I'll get rid of those out of the way. And then I've just got these that I want to put on. Actually, you could have, I could have used adhesive, made them into stickers, but I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the scrap. And then, Jesus, just sort of dab it on there a bit. Doesn't matter that it doesn't, if it doesn't, stuck. Perfectly down. Right. So that one goes on there. Is anybody watching anything exciting at the moment or enjoyable? We've just watched Echoes, which was, it was really good, but you have to really concentrate because it was getting times where you had to stop and watch it and think, work out who was who and what was happening. But yeah, worth watching. Like a bit of a thriller. It's always good to get some ideas on watching something new that you wouldn't maybe watch. I watch a lot of videos on card making. Right, and then this one on here. Things stick to you, don't they? Right, so that hopefully is that. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to put it all together. Oh, you're halfway through. Yeah, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, if you what finding that, it's like you have to sort of think who's who, and yeah. Right, now I'm going to stick these trees onto here so that this is, and it can just be on the front, which is a good thing. I'll just move some of those out of the way. It won't really matter because they will move around. And I'm just going to put a bit of tape on the back. Let's pop that, think about there. And I want to stick to my desk. That one about here. And then lastly, this one down bottom here. So that looks, can you see that better? It's a bit hard to see on that. Yeah, yeah, so they're just sitting on the top. And you can pop them in, but then that it doesn't interfere with anything when you've got it in there. And then the bow, I want that to sort of go through there. So I'm just right in that middle bit. I'm going to put a glue dot. And that tie is going to be covered over with the sentiment. So I'll just trim those off a little bit. Oh, thanks, Em. Yeah, Rosemary Gonzalez, she did it at an event once, quite a couple of years ago now. And, you know, it's sort of one of those things you pop in your memory bank. And finally I thought, oh, I think that would work quite well with this. So I want to put the greeting across here. So I'm just going to put some of these little, the mini dimensionals, and I'm putting two on there and two on this side because it's sort of quite high over the bow and over the trees. So hopefully move that out of there. That should be enough to hopefully that looks straight. And then you don't even need any embellishments or because you've got all those inside to shake around. So that is my card. The light's not very good, is it? I don't know if I pull that down. Oh, it changes the colour, but oh, that is a bit better actually. Yeah, so shakers are always fun, aren't they? They're just, as I was saying earlier, it reminds me of those growing up with the snow globe. And so the other one, so the one I made earlier is just exactly the same. So lots of choices, especially with the paper. You know, it's a great way to showcase the DSP. It's hard with that light. Oh yeah, I know, and it is like you, Sandy. It was the same. I kept on thinking, I must do it, and yeah. Now I think I'm going to be addicted. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was fun. So, and I said that I would show, and you probably all seen them anyway. But if anybody was thinking about joining Stampin' Up, this planner is so cool. I haven't used it yet, but I really want to. Oh, thanks, Grace. I've got one of the notebooks in here. Super cute notebooks. Lovely notebooks. Look, all the places, pop little bits and pieces. All they're beautiful. I put some stickers and I did do something
So all the months just pop in here. You've got focus to do, your month of review, which I love, and then weekly to do. So I just popped a Stampin' Up pen in there too. It comes with the stamp set, so you can do lots of things with that. 2 more notebooks, and this one's plain, great for sketching and lines. And then more of those dividers, so lots of those lovely, they're really good quality. I'll just shine the light. And then all these papers as well, so cool, lots to keep you going for another wee while. So if anyone lives in New Zealand, doesn't have a demonstrator, isn't a demonstrator, like to join the team, love to have you. Got a really cool group of demonstrators in the team. So yeah, we love hanging out together. So just thought I'd put it out there. So yeah, and that planner goes until while Sale-a-Bration is on, which is till the end of this month, so not far to go. So yeah, that's me, and those are my cards. So thanks very much for hanging out. It didn't take too long either, did it? Just half an hour, even with all that watercolouring. So yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday, Sandy and Emma. Go to bed. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me. It was nice to do that, and I'll be back next week. So we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.